Sofia rocks.
Sofia е сравнително нов фестивал, който миналата година печели награда за най-добър фестивал в Британия. По-специалното на Софийския фестивал е, че първия ден с голямата траш четвъртка се излъчва на живо в цял свят.
My name is Gus Goodman. I'm from Frankfurt, Germany. I'm only in charge for the Sofia show, but there must be one guy to coordinate the whole thing from the very first day. I did all the plannings in advance till the very last end, till the last truck of the stage left the stadium.
Всяка една група в света би се радвала да участва на Sonisphere, защото Sonisphere фактически е един от най-популярните фестивали в Европа. Той се провежда в 11 европейски държави.
I'm Arthur, production manager for Metallica, and it's a pleasure to be here in Sofia. It's still a young fest. This is only the second year of it, so it's building up, and I believe with this, with the live broadcast and that tonight, that's going to help it sell it worldwide. I hope so, because then we can take it everywhere.
Everyone's really happy to be here, and all the bands are really excited. And I mean, the audiences have been really excited, but all the bands involved, I think, for the first time in a long time. Sofia!
Sonisphere с броя на групите, които участват и с броя на субпродукциите в него, действително е така един от най-мащабните фестивали, организирани за сега в България. На стадиона работим около 2000 души, което между другото е така доста сериозно предизвикателство, защото цялата тази организация се прави в центъра на София, а принципно фестивалната организация изисква много по-свободни възможности, най-малкото за достъп.
I'm Stefan Heineke from Germany and I'm the stage manager for this event. About 50 meter broad. It's about 32 meter in the depth, 16 meter high, and we have a total weight of around up to 80 tons. This is in the moment a world standard and it travels from one festival to the other.
You see that thing? I keep thinking Noah's going to load animals into that damn thing. It's fucking just, it's huge. It's pretty big, man. I mean, but then again, I mean, we're playing before Rammstein, you know.
Let me say 1 week, including the steel work for the stage is the most work, and then 2 days for sound, lights and rigging. And we go out in 3 days. Basically, without bands, it's 20 for stage, sound, lights and rigging, 20 trucks with about 30 technicians, plus a local supply up to 100 helping people to give us a local support.
At the moment, traveling with Metallica, we have 43 crew. We only have 5 trucks that travel with us on this because we use a lot of local production, local sound, lights, staging, etc. is brought in. Now, there's other tours. On the arena tour, we're up to 17 trucks where we carry light, sound, staging, everything else.
Обичаме големи мероприятия от най-голям калибър. Ще бъде покрита тревата с грас протектори. След това много бързо по много специален и бърз график изграждаме сега и сцена и допълнителните към сцената кули.
We love this venue. This is a beautiful arena, stadium, for the way it looks and the way it sits in the mountains and the way the people will look in it. And when the producer and director and camera people came in, they said the same thing. They said, we really love the look of this stadium.
My name's Nick Wickham, and I'm directing the shoot for the cinema. The football stadium is a nice shape. It creates a good atmosphere for the audience, I think, when there's it's a bit more kind of surrounding the stage. So yeah, I think it should look nice, and we've got lots of lights in, so we should be able to see the audience as well, having a good time.
I think it feels great for us to be able to be here because of the momentous occasion that it is. We want to document it and share it with the world. So not only are we filming it tonight for live broadcast, but we're also filming the entire event. So it's going to be really great. It'll be documented forever. And if people can't see it here today, witnessing it live, they can watch it in 2D, or they can see it several months from now when it comes out as the Big 4 live DVD.
Hi, I'm Nikki, and I'm the production manager for Splinter Films. This is Eva, the show's executive producer. Hello. We'll be filming on 14 cameras, so we've got great coverage of the whole show. They'll do, for us, for the first 3 acts, they're going to do the screens as well as filming the band. And then for the Metallica show, there's additional screens cameras, so there's even more covering it.
Well, there's several special things that we do. We want to show the big audience, so we add a lot of lighting to light the audience. We also, it's the difference between watching at home on your flat screen TV and going to the movie theater. So the picture is much bigger and much brighter, and we have to pay a lot more attention to the detail and the backgrounds, and it has to be a very dramatic and attractive picture on the big screen. So you have to pay much more attention to things in the picture other than the performers.
And there's cameras that are in the audience, and there's cameras around the band, and the cameras all over the place. So hopefully we get a real sense of what it was like being at the show. Not quite the same, but as close to that as we can make it.
We've got an OB truck. We've got 2 satellite trucks to feed Europe and the US. And many generators and production offices. Our compound is full to bursting.
Part of history, I can really say, for real metal fans, it's pretty special.
I mean, it's been every metal fan's dream.
Това нещо не съм очаквал, че ще се случи докато аз съм жив.
This is the right time, so I think now it's the right time, and here we are, and we're ready to kick ass.
Няма човек, който е в рока или в метал, да не се е вълнува това, което се случи тази вечер тук.
The very first night, actually, James Hetfield extended the invitation for a dinner for all of us to get together, and it was there. No one was in charge. There were no big speeches or introductions, but it was a great way to just get together, break bread, and I don't think we hardly talked about music at all.
It was great. All 4 bands were there. Everybody had conversations with each other. We all had a good time.
Great. It was a great experience. A lot of just good friendships.
Special moment.
Yeah. Good friendships, talking after a long time. We haven't seen each other. It was nice just to talk, just the bands alone. It was very nice.
As much as this show is for the world tonight, this is a show for Bulgaria that the world gets to watch.
I think the fans are going to be in for a real treat, when they see it in theaters, and here in Bulgaria too, when they see the show.
I think it absolutely is a historic event, and I think that's why we're having such a great turnout of fans, and why there's so much hype around it. I know we're very much looking forward to filming it, and I'm sure the audience are going to have a great time watching it.
Sofia Rocks! Идвам за Slayer и за Megadeth специално и Anthrax, защото Metallica вече ги гледах. Както винаги ще е супер яко шоу. Megadeth!
The Sofia show was chosen because it's a stadium show as opposed to a field festival. The audience, I've heard, are amazing and are really looking forward to it. So I think the dynamic of having such a brilliant audience within a contained space with 4 such brilliant bands is a really winning combination.
The band had such a good experience playing in Sofia before, and I think they had a good feeling about the audience here, and thought that would be nice to do it again.
You just always feel better when you're on stage, and it's a good release. And obviously, the audience is special.
Само да ни завиждате. Са тук, да?
Коя публика е най-готина?
Българската, няма какво да стане. Преди 2 години, когато пак съвместно направихме Metallica тук на стадиона, нашата публика показа, че е една от най-добрите в света. И сега самата група Metallica са решили да снимат само от София, защото си спомнят каква беше публиката.
I think that when we go to places like Bulgaria, it's just, they've been waiting for it for so long. Maybe they've been waiting for a year or 2, you know what I mean? And that's the kind of energy we generally get when we come to Europe, and especially places like Bulgaria. So that for us is something that we really, really appreciate. And that's why we keep coming back to Europe, because there's so much love.
a lot of fans from all over the world have been traveling everywhere. We've had people from all over the world on planes with us, and it feels great to know like how important this is to metal fans all over the place.
Je viens du Maroc. In our country, we don't have this chance to have the concert like this. So it's really huge and it's really great here to be in Metallica, to assist,
From Serbia.
Dude, you don't know what you're missing for not being here.
Yeah, be jealous.
Hi, my name is Bernd Belka. I'm working for Special Security Services, and I'm the security coordinator for all the Sonisphere festivals in Sofia, Bucharest, and in Istanbul. And now I'm doing my job here in Sofia and try to help the local security guys in organization tasks and in the coordination of the whole festival. It starts with the signage of the outside area so that the people know where to go with their tickets in assigned areas, in assigned doors, and then we organize the security at these doors to check the people and to check the ticket, whether they have the right ticket for their assigned area, and then within the stadium site, we check that all the people stay in their areas and have a good time, actually.
Sofia rocks.
Естествено сме превъзбудени, още като ни го съобщиха, така откачихме, така да се каже. След това всичко си дойде на мястото, стягаме се и репетираме и излизаме на сцената и свириме пред българската публика, която, доколкото усещам, майче е доста. А това за нас е много важно. Предполагам, че няма група в рок-музиката, на която да й предложат такова нещо, да откаже и въобще да не свири на такова събитие и да не бъде важно за нея. За нас това е, може би, най-важното нещо до сега в кариерата, което според мен е... Пожелавам го на всеки абсолютно.
Sofia rocks!
Аз съм за Anthrax. Anthrax.
super happy to be here, and we hope we get to play today.
Yeah, we like to play today. Hopefully the storms will stay away. No rain today, we hope, so we can actually have a show.
And we promise it'll be worth the wait of all these years since the last time we were here. And everyone here should be proud that you're going to be basically on display for the rest of the world. I mean, I don't think any other bands have ever done a movie broadcast from Bulgaria before. I would say we're playing what we feel the strongest about right now, and what we, obviously because we're recording the show, so we want to be tight. We're not going to really go up there and play something we haven't practiced over the last week, you know. So, but I think it's a very good selection of Anthrax from the beginning all the way until now.
Sofia rocks.
Megadeth!
Hello, Bulgaria. I'm David Ellison.
And I'm Dave Mustaine. We're from Megadeth, and we would like to say hello to our Bulgarian fans. I feel like a special guy just because I'm alive at almost 50. What's going to happen here today? This will never happen again in the world, ever. There will never be musicians of this size, caliber, or importance to the world convening on a stage, ever. It'd be like having Led Zeppelin and The Who and the Rolling Stones and the Beatles all on the stage at the same time. And it just isn't going to happen again. Unless we continue to do it as the Big Four, which we're all hoping for. And because of the congeniality, which, and it's an obvious question, you would want to ask that, but it's not very, I mean, you're on tour with somebody, why aren't you going to say hello to them, for Christ's sakes? You know, we're friends, you know, and the most important thing right now is that we play for you. You get to see it, everybody else gets to experience it secondhand.
Sofia rocks.
Slayer! Najveći Slayer, od godini sam I samo Slayer.
Hey, Bulgarian fans, this is Dave Lombardo from Slayer, and hope you enjoy the show, and looking forward to playing here, and we love you guys. Thank you. You want to make sure you give the best performance as possible, so you definitely have to, you know, play as best as you can, because there's going to be a lot of people watching.
Как се чувстваш?
Sofia rocks for Metallica.
Metallica.
Metallica! Of course, it's Metallica.
Is it Metallica?
Metallica!
Is the Metallica family here? Is the Metallica family here?
There's a meet and greet before every show with 20 fans, yes.
It's amazing to play a show and see, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, with their parents who are diehard Metallica fans, loving it as much as their parents. And so there's new blood, new life in our world. Well, what it is with Metallica is Metallica loves playing music. It's pretty simple. And one of the things that I noticed when I first joined the band was whenever we get into a room with instruments, the minute we put those things on, we're like teenagers again. It's like we're 15. It's kind of like the instruments really make us feel youthful and give us our energy. It's like an injection, of life for us. In Europe, it's pretty intense. I mean, the audiences throughout Europe are so wild and crazy and excited to see us. You see the love,
It is pleasant. It's a lot of hard work, though, as you can imagine, because it's a big production, it's a big show, but they're very nice guys. They're very down to earth. They know what they want, but once again, they're very professional. They've been doing it a long time.
It's a way of life for us. It's fun. It's exciting. Even our kids love it, which is inspiring.
Великият...
Перфект.
Най-великият до сега.
Добре, много.
Sofia rocks.
After the concert, we need to clear the area, of course, and as it is a 2-day concert, we need to clear the area as fast as possible because there needs to be a set change for the second day.
Tell you the truth, it's the nights in between. It's the night we have this big changeover tonight from Metallica to Rammstein, and after the second day, the night is the loadout night. So the nights are harder than the days. The fact that Metallica is using their own lighting design, which we provided, and Rammstein is bringing their own touring lighting system. So this will look quite a bit different.
That's it. Yeah. I'm still alive and happy.
Yes.
Вие от кога сте тук?
От 8 часа.
А днес заради кои групи сте тук?
Manowar.
Какво ви хареса най-много?
Metallica и Slayer.
А днеска заради коя група сте тук?
Manowar и Rammstein.
Менуар предимно. И Раймштайн.
Вие от кога сте тук?
От 12.
А вчера бяхте ли?
Разбира се.
Какво ви хареса най-много от тук?
Slayer.
Заради Рамштайн ли си дошъл?
Заради всичките.
А вчера беше ли?
Да.
Какво ти хареса най-много?
Metallica.
Sofia rocks.
То май никой не е така адекватен в момента точно. Аз ще бъде много як концерт, мисля, че ще запалим сцената определено.
По-добре сега!
Това за мен мисля, че накараме хората да скачат много високо.
Sofia rocks. I'm just thrilled to be here in Bulgaria, you know, on tour, getting ready to release the biggest album of our career, and it's fantastic. I love touring here because the fans are so open, you know, like their minds are way open, you know. I mean, you can have a bill like today, you know. There's us, there's Alice in Chains, there's Manowar, and there's Rammstein. I mean, you can't find a more diverse group of bands, you know.
I'm feeling good, man. I had a near-death experience with a cab driver yesterday. So,
yeah. Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
Just to do laundry.
No, I got to say, Nico, if you're watching this, you're the best cab driver ever. You found the best laundromat in all of Sofia, and for that I will be forever in your debt.
We give you the Stone Sour salute.
Yes.
I'm sorry. All questions have to be submitted in paper.
Triplicate.
Yes. I always feel like jumping on stage with Alice in Chains, man. They're one of my favorite bands ever. Whether I'm watching or, jamming with them, I'm really happy that they're back together.
От четирите групи, които ще свират днес, коя ви допада на вас лично, чисто фенски най-много?
Alice in Chains. Alice in Chains, да.
Sofia rocks.
It's pretty cool for us. I mean, part of touring for us, especially in the last couple of years, has been trying to get to some countries that we haven't been before, and it seems like the same weather's been following us around for about a week and a half. But
said that it's extremely gratifying that so many people decided to, stick with us on this journey. That's been amazing, beyond words,
the coolest thing is seeing the people that still care about the music and getting to play for them. And today's a great example of a place we've never been, and meet some of the fans of the band, like at the hotel and stuff. It's really cool that music can travel, like that.
And the other thing is all the new kids that are just coming into the music and watching it sort of through their eyes, it's like really invigorating for us to see a multi-generational fan base, out there, and they bring a lot of energy to every gig, and I think it's like been one of the most gratifying things about this whole thing,
Sofia rocks. The Bulgarian fans are number one. There's no question about it. The Man of War Bulgarian fans are number one. You're the best. Fuck the rest. Hail and kill.
Hail and kill, man. Absolutely. Hold on. You gotta do it like this, though. You gotta hail and kill. If they don't play Burn Up the Night, I'm gonna be so pissed off, man. Oh yeah. Oh, you gotta flex. That's why they do that, so they can get the tries and the delts. So good. Can't do it in this coat, though. You look like an asshole. Well.
We want to return again and again because the Bulgarian fans are great, and we love them. Fantastic. Ass-kicking crowd. The Man of War crowd is the strongest in Bulgaria. Well, we only had 1 hour to play, and we wanted to play the songs that the fans wrote in on the internet that they wanted to hear most. And Father was requested by a lot of people, but, there were other songs that the fans wanted to hear.
Sofia Rocks.
We're gonna see the fiery four.
Yeah. You're gonna see somebody get set on fire. I guarantee. Well, maybe. I mean, they might be out of propane.
I don't know. Poor
I'm
Flocka.
not sure. Yeah, Flocka. Oh man, that dude. It brings it on himself, though.
He does.
Okay? I mean, he's
He does.
all about that shit.
Man, we just did a show in Bergen with Rammstein, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Rammstein, and I apologize if I'm not, but I had never seen him before, and I was blown away by how intense that show was.
Quite a spectacle.
It was amazing.
Wir spielen schon die ganze Zeit irgendwelche Festivals zusammen, also in ganz Europa. Also haben wir schon einige Konzerte mit Stone Sour oder Alice in Chains gespielt und ich denke mal, es passt ganz gut zusammen, oder? Ja. Ja, ich glaube, dass selbst wenn man die Texte jetzt nicht sofort versteht, dass die Musik und das Gefühl, das die Rammstein-Musik vermittelt, etwas transportiert, was eben Musik nur transportieren kann. Es geht mir als Deutschen jetzt auch nicht anders, wenn ich jetzt, als ich jugendlich war, irgendwie englische Bands oder amerikanische gehört habe ich auch die Texte nicht verstanden. Ich fand aber trotzdem die Musik cool und das Gefühl, was rüberkam, fand ich cool. Und ich denke mal, so geht es vielen auch mit Rammstein. Aber ich habe auch gehört, dass viele durch die Band überhaupt an den Deutschen halt mehr interessiert sind und auch angefangen haben, Deutsch zu lernen und sowas.
A lot of real estate to get up there, you know.
A lot of fire gonna happen.
There are a lot of fire. Fire bad.
Es gehört im Prinzip von Anfang an dazu. Also wir haben vielleicht 2 oder 3 Konzerte ohne Feuer gemacht und dann war schon die erste Pyrotechnik da. Also es gehört im Prinzip von Anfang an zur Band. Till der Sänger hat das halt mit in die Band gebracht, weil er mehr machen wollte als er fühlte sich dorthin gezogen als Entertainer, wusste nicht, was er in den Pausen machen sollte, wenn er nicht singt und so kam das mit dem Feuer und wir alle finden es gut, wir finden Show gut, wir finden überhaupt, also nicht nur Pyrotechnik, sondern auch sonstige Show-Elemente gut und daraus hat sich eben über die Jahre die Rammstein-Show, wie sie jetzt ist, entwickelt.
Sofia Rocks, yeah!
Sofia Rocks.
Sofia Rocks.
Sofia Rocks.
And Sofia Rocks.
Sofia Rocks, I hope.
Sofia Rocks.
Sofia Rocks под шапката на Сонисфия фестивал вече е факт. И независимо, че ние, хората от екипа на Bulgarian Entertainment Company, сме много изморени, Чувстваме се ужасно доволни. Хубавото е, че София Рокс или Sonisphere 2011 предстои. Т.е. ние имаме сключен договор за 3 години и се надяваме до година фестивалът да бъде още по-перфектно организиран, хората да са по-доволни и всеки да намери в фестивалните участници нещо за своя вкус.